Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here, and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. We are still, 17 days away from Ghostface being out on Halloween Day. We got a little teaser, our first glimpse of Ghostface gameplay, and there's been a lot of mixed reactions. So we're here to talk about what we saw and pretty much the fan reaction, the Mortal Kombat fan reaction, the Ghostface reactions, the viewer reactions, and the question that is the biggest mystery of all: who the hell is under that Ghostface mask? Out of any characters, who would be the biggest candidates to be under that Ghostface mask? So leave a thumbs up on the video if you guys are excited for Ghostface, trying to keep the hype alive for this character, because we probably won't get a trailer for maybe another week. Hopefully we get a trailer next week, and then a combat cast a week after that, which would lead perfectly into the release. But who knows? It seems like, you know, they change up the way they do things from one character to the other than like the set release date, which is usually the day or 2 days after Kombat League season ends. And that's pretty much holding true for Ghostface. Gonna be coming out after, I think the day after this season ends. But let's talk about the fan reaction first. I think I'm just gonna speak for my social medias personally, the comment section on my YouTube video, and also my Instagram. I get a lot of interactions with people on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow my Instagram, it's gonna be linked down below. I think it's xsuper with 2 R's. My lsuper underscore was taken, and my superman049 I think was taken as well, and Dart Super's taken. Everything is taken. But I think the number one reaction was obviously the hype. I think a lot of people are excited for Ghostface. Out of any of the 3 guest characters, by far Ghostface is the one that people are the most excited. And I think just in general, overall, the roster of guest characters in MK1, I think Ghostface might have the most hype out of any characters. I do remember that Omni-Man was incredibly hype, but I think that's because that's one of, well, I know he's very popular, but one of the reasons why you know, it seemed like he had so much interest was because it was maybe a month or 2 months after the release of MK1, and the hype for MK1 was still there. It didn't really start dying down until about 3 months after, maybe 3.5 months after, which is absolutely insane. I still am shocked at the decline in interest in Mortal Kombat 1 like 3 months after. It's crazy. So I think the second biggest reaction, other than excitement, was people saying that Ghostface pretty much plays like Rambo. And when I first initially saw the trailer, I compared him more so to Smoke because, you know, recency bias, I guess. I'm sort of relating it to the game that he's a part of. But especially with the lunging move after the teleport, it definitely resembles Rambo's moveset. He also has a grab that he finishes his combo with, and the combo that he finishes leads into like a little pop-up that kind of resembles Rambo moves from MK11. So, you know, I do agree that some of the assets seem to have been maybe not recycled completely, but some assets probably were recycled because they do that for every Mortal Kombat game. There's always moves that look similar to previous moves in previous games because, you know, they probably save money on not having to reanimate every single frame for the game. So yeah, there's been moves in the past, like I think Jason and I think Rambo, or there was a character in MK11 that had literally it was like Jason and Terminator. That's a perfect example. Jason's down 3, Terminator's down 3, were pretty much exactly the same. There's always moves that are reused for these games. I think it's just to save money, save time, which I'm completely fine with, because they don't look identical. They have some similarities, like that move right here coming in after the teleport, the lunging forward slash move. It definitely resembles something like Rambo's, I think it was forward 2. Even like the animation where he kind of stumbles a little bit is almost identical to that. So I think a lot of people who might not be sort of following these games as closely as we have for the past like 10 years, at least for me with Mortal Kombat X, there's always moves that are reused animation wise. But the fact that they don't look exactly the same, obviously makes it better, because if it was identical gameplay to Rambo, like frame by frame, then it would be like, all right, it doesn't seem like it's pretty much just a reskin character. But the fact that he does have like very unique animations, including a really cool animation when he ends the combo in the grab, there's like this little flow to his cape. I'm actually watching my own footage of like breaking down the video, because I don't know, it's just, I have more like consecutive clips. I don't have to like start the clip over. But I'll point it out once it happens. Right here, I'm just doing a breakdown of the actual gameplay that I did. But there's definitely very specific animations. Yeah, that like the sort of like the slashing animation going down is definitely similar to a Rambo. But that was like the second biggest comment that I saw, that pretty much there's a lot of reused animations. And I kind of picked up on more so like a Smoke vibe, but I could definitely see what people are talking about with the Rambo style gameplay. And it makes sense, right? Because I think, well, Rambo is an actual like military trained death machine. So he's gonna be using his knife in a different way than just a serial killer like Ghostface. And similar to my comparison to Smoke is a ninja. So he's gonna be using his knife in a different way than the other two characters. But all three of them use a knife, and all three of them have their own unique playstyle, like we see here with Ghostface giving the people what they want and being able to call your clone. That was a great sign, because I know if he has this move and they highlighted this move, he's going to have plenty of moves where you call in your clone and they help you out. So I really liked the gameplay teaser overall, and it definitely made me excited for the character. I can't wait to see more. I want to see the actual full gameplay trailer to see how many other moves they have. And also from the teaser where they showed off the gear, like the mask. Oh, here, this animation right here, look. Why did I pause it there? Oh, I guess I'm just talking about the fact that he has a grab. I don't know if it's going to be a command grab. I would like it to be a command grab. If they have something similar to what Rambo did have in Mortal Kombat 11, Rambo had a command grab. And Rambo was probably the worst character in the game, mostly because he had stumpy buttons. He had almost to no damage, hard to get crushing blows. But he did have this animation right here. I think when he finishes, yeah, you see the little flow to his coat, to his costume. That little animation right there is really nice. I love that little touch of animation that they gave his coat. Is the video almost over? No, not yet. So I really like that little animation, but Rambo did have a command grab, and he did have some positive traits about him in MK11, but overall he was pretty much considered across the board the worst character in the game. I really hope that's not the case for Ghostface, because I do want Ghostface to be amazing. And NetherRealm usually has a track record of having their guest characters be like completely broken from the start. Not Rambo though, definitely not Rambo. From the start, Rambo was pretty hard to use, and the fact that he had really slow mids, like he did have mids, but they were really, really slow. He did have some mix-up potential, but I think the best quality about him was the fact that he did have a true command grab. So I hope that the special move that Ghostface has that he finishes this combo with is actually a true command grab, because then it's going to open up more mix-up possibilities. Whenever you have a command grab with a character, it opens up more mix-up possibilities, and especially with some of the cameos in this game, could continue your combo from it. It's going to be real interesting to see. But the other topic that was being discussed is who is under that mask. There will be revelation, or there will be a revelation of who is under the Ghostface mask, or masks, because there's multiple Ghostface. I don't know if they're going to reveal it in, well, more than likely they're going to reveal it in the story tower, so I can't wait to play that. And based on what people have told me, the endings in the tower are actually canon to the story, like the overall timeline of MK1, which hadn't been the case in previous Mortal Kombat games. In past games, they came out and confirmed that no, these endings are not canon. But apparently, which I missed, they confirmed that the endings in the ladder mode are actually canon. I saw a theory by Dynasty that I think would be the most hilarious out of all the theories. If Ed Boon and John Tobias are the two Ghostface, or are the two people under the mask, that would be absolutely amazing and hilarious. So that's what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Ed Boon, John Tobias to appear in their own creation and be animated in this game as Ghostface. They're under there doing all these combos, air combos, acrobatic moves, calling each other on the phone, telling each other, "What's up?" That would be the funniest outcome out of everything. Other outcomes that they could have is they could have just cameos from characters that have not appeared in the Mortal Kombat games in a really long time. Maybe characters like Mocap, who are like very obscure, that only came out in Armageddon, or yeah, like very, very, very obscure characters. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I can't wait to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about Ghostface. But that was pretty much the overall fan reaction. Number one was excitement. I think a lot of people are excited for Ghostface, especially with the gameplay that they showcase, with the fact that there will be multiple Ghostface. The second one was people saying that there was a lot of reused animations for Rambo, from Mortal Kombat 11's Rambo to Ghostface, which, you know, my initial response was, yeah, there's always reused animations in Mortal Kombat games and Injustice games. I mean, Injustice 2 was literally the same game as Injustice 1, just with updated graphics and a few different moves for characters. Like Superman still had forward 2-3, forward 2-3, forward 2-3 all day. Batman had the same moves, but, you know, to be fair, that was like a legacy game, meaning that the gameplay is going to be the same, the mechanics are going to be the same, stuff like that. So, but there's always reused animations in NetherRealm games. And the final one was, who is going to be under the Ghostface mask? Like I said, I really want Dynasty's sort of fan hope, wish to happen, and have John Tobias and Ed Boon be under the mask. I really hope that happens. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about Ghostface, and I can't wait to cover him more with the reveal trailer, Kombat Cast, and release. I'll see you guys next time.
What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys do so. And if you want to see some more, there's videos popping up on the screen right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.